Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Dragon's Dogma. I am your host, Alexander Frost, and this is episode 3. Now, last time, I kinda got jawy and chatty and explained how everything worked, and I promised you in this episode we would kill something. And kill something we will! Now, there are a few other features about the inn that I did not get a chance to explain. Oh, yeah, I should also note that items like this will also respawn periodically, so don't feel bad about retracing your steps. This is the knowledge chair. For right now, we can't do anything but sit. What will happen is, once you get your own pawn, you can sit here, your pawn will sit right here, you will talk, and your pawn will ask you a couple of questions. And what will happen then is you can actually dictate your pawn's behaviors, how they work through combat and so forth. They tend to repeat questions a lot, but that's just the way they are, and it'll help you mold and shape how your character ultimately becomes. So it's not always a bad idea to come over here and, ask a few questions, make sure your pawn's doing what you want him to do. Over here, we have the quest board. Every inn that you will come across has one of these. The notice board. From here you can take a quest. As you can see right here, we have only 3 available right now. The first of which is a goblin raid. If we kill 10 goblins, we get money. Now, even though it says I have to defeat them, in this place called Moonsbit Pass, in truth, as long as we kill them anywhere, we'll be fine. Yes. Slay 7 mice. We will eventually be doing this too. All of these quests are just, it'll happen as the game goes. So unless it's a specific quest like escort this person somewhere or go kill this specific monster, generally speaking, it's easier just to leave them off until later. Finally, he should be so lucky. Slay 5 rabbits for 500 gold. Alright. We are almost ready. You see, I'd kind of like to get my hands on some more cash first. But for the moment, I think I'll hold off.
That man you are speaking with, he's of the Pawn Legion. They come from some unknown place, just appeared without a warning. They're a strange lot. Not human, quite. They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark, what drives us. They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of the village where men gather to face the dragon. I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well. Why don't you take him? Might be you learn aught of why he came to you in the first place.
Before leaving, visit the store to make sure you've ample supplies.
So this is our first pawn. This is Rook. I would love very much to bring Rook with us through the entire game because he's a pretty awesome dude. For right now, though, we cannot access the Rift Stones or anything, so we've only got Rook. What am I doing? Currently, he is level 6, where we are level 1. We'll level up and catch up to him pretty quickly. He has a couple of spells attached to him. For right now, he has Ingle, which is essentially a ball of fire. Fire Boon, a nice little spell that will actually Engulf my weapon and armor in fire, or I should say my weapon and shield in fire, providing me fire resistance as well as fire attack. Now you notice in the lower right there it has two different blue symbols. What that means is that this is a skill that carries to two different classes, mage and sorcerer. Ingle, on the other hand, appears to be specifically for mage. Yes, same here. Anodyne is a healing spell. Why they didn't just call it a healing spell, I don't know. Now the thing with the pawns that you can hire, like Rook here, you have no control over their abilities. They don't level up. They don't change abilities at all. What they have is what they got. If you want something better, you gotta hire a new pawn. You can give them new weapons and armor, but the thing is, it becomes a, quote, gift to their creator. All pawns are created by an arisen, which is what we are. So whenever you give them a piece of armor or a weapon to use that's better, you're gifting it to their creator. In a sense, once you give it to them, you don't get it back ever. So usually it's a good idea not to give a hired pawn new weapons and items, unless you really like them, or think what they have is just no good for your needs. Your pawn, however, you can give or take whatever you want. For right now, though, Rook, you and me, we're going places. First thing we're going to do, though, is go and collect those necessary herbs. They grow at the base of trees, and, well, wouldn't you know it, there are a lot of trees around here.
To the encampment. This path should see us there.
Yes, generally speaking, your pawns will stay with you, and now the game tells you about its little autosave feature. Generally speaking, the pawns will stay with you, but if you're in the middle of a quest, something that's story-related or important, they will often take off in the direction you need to go. So if there are multiple branching paths, and you want to explore, but you don't want to go down the main path, if they'll go to the main path, and you'll be like, okay, I know not to go that way just yet. You know what, I'm going to readjust this brightness again, because looking at it, it does not seem bright enough. Sniper rifle iris, be damned. Don't care, I liked it brighter, and it's not like super terrible, I'm looking through cherry blossom trees and samurai warriors bright, okay? This game is just dark. That's just the way it is. Like, the only time it'll get really almost unbearably bright is if you look at parchment paper. Oh, by the way, rabbit! Don't feel bad about their deaths. They also give us rabbit pelts, which are nice.
By day favor the roots of large trees.
Yes, and he was just telling us about the sunbright that we need. Oh, let's not be wasteful. These are gather points. You can gather all kinds of items here. Pawns will oftentimes go and do that for you, which is nice. Now there should be one more rabbit. Just one more bunny. Well, we'll find it. Nightcray, that's odd. Oh yeah, before I forget. When you jump in the air and press the attack button, your light attack just gives you a little, whatever. But if you press your heavy attack, you usually do some kind of powerful slam down attack, which is nice. No, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Be wary of long falls. They can and will kill you. Is this? Oh, yes, that's a good item I should have told you about before. This is Harspud Juice. This is one of my favorite healing items because it will restore not only health, but stamina. Harspud Milk is weaker, but what we want is sauce, Harspud Sauce, which we probably won't find until we get to the capital, which is called Grand Soren. Now we're gonna hold See, I know good English. I know how to speak it. So, as you can see, this countryside is just absolutely beautiful. It just looks gorgeous. Buddies! Yeah, that's another thing I should have noted. Our first enemy, the goblin. And as you can see, Rook was ever so nice enough to give us Fire Boon, which will last for a while. The pawns in this game have this really unusual ability. And that is that they will spot enemies from ridiculously far distances and be like, "Goblin!" And you immediately stop and pull your sword and look around, but there's nothing around you. They have a sniper's vision. It's ridiculous. Now let's see. I have 3 of the 5 sunbrights I need, so I need to keep exploring.
Seems we're most like to find what we seek near trees.
Exactly. But first, we need to go help this guy, because he's going to give us a free item. I know what to do. Stop it! Stop it! I know what to do. Oh, of course, Anodyne wore off. Sorry. Fire Boon wore off.
Strength in numbers arisen.
So, all is well. Yes, this game is very big on saying there is nothing wrong with running away if shit is too hard for you. Seriously, if you can't beat him, run away. There is no shame in it. You can come back and do it later.
That was far too close. I'm called Reynard, a traveling salesman, though those damnable beasts ruined my wares. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost. I'll consider it a bargain. You have my thanks.
So, for saving him, he will become available later as not a partner, but he will have items available to us later. Oh, I should have noticed this. This is a rock. This is a rock what you throw. And that is a rock what you get hit with. Early Kylo reference for the win. Now, I meant to go to my equipment. I'm going to get those mixed up frequently, I'm afraid. We now have ourselves a leather cape, which offers us a little bit of defense and makes us look a little bit less like a vagabond. And by that I mean we look more like, well, hell, I don't know. So for right now, we're not going to move on with the main quest. What I want to do is I want to find those last pieces of Sunbright. Once we've got them, we're going to go back and deliver them and then get the other flower that we need. And then we'll use the money that we get from the quest. Here we go. There should be some right over here. Oh, right there. You could see a goblin, and it just vanished. And now it's back. There, we have enough. I'm gonna kill this fool. Oh, I have the wrong shield skill. Ooh, he burned to death. Cool. We have everything we need, so we can return to Cassidus. Nope. Now, if you run out of stamina while you're running, you note that I'm starting to get kind of janky-legged here. Eventually, though, I'll run out of stamina and stop. I have to catch my breath. Fortunately, though, if one of my pawns happens to be near me, they'll actually put a hand on me and be like, "Hey, you okay?" And give me about 1/8 of my total stamina, which will bring me back up to at least being able to run.
We'll not find sunlight.
Alright, my dear.
The wounded need medicine, cousin. Pray bring the flowers for the compound quick as you can.
Well, I do have 5 sunbrights for you.
The mixture calls for 2 types of flowers. Speak to the others for more word on them. I ask you this favor because I trust you, good fisher.
Okay, I get it. I have what you need here.
Ah, brought the rest of them, have you? My thanks, cousin. All that remains is to find some moon glow. A pinch mixed with these will make a fine medicine.
So we need to find a flower called Moonglow, which only appears at night. The thing is, though, travel at night for us right now is really stupidly dangerous. Fortunately, though, there happens to be a single Moonflow Moonflow? There's a single Moonflower growing back here in Starfall Bay. It should be over here. However, this is the kind of flower that probably doesn't come out during the day. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the inn and spend another 50 gold. And we're gonna spend the night. And then we're gonna come back and grab that flower. And then you will see just how damn dark this town is at night. Or how damn dark the world is at night. I mean, my god. Some quests, while not precisely timed, you can fail by beginning other quests. So you gotta be careful about that. Yes, I know.
What can I do you for?
Just until nightfall. Sunbright doesn't appear at night, obviously, because it requires sunlight. Oh yes, if your pawn has a lantern in their inventory, the moment it gets dark enough to be considered nightfall, they'll equip it. So you can use them as an indicator of night. Yeah, as you can see, it gets pretty dark out here at night. Now, I do have a lantern, but I wanted you to be able to see the moon glow. I was trying to say Moonflow flower. I know, I was getting Moonflow and Moonglow from Final Fantasy X mixed in. That's what it was. I mean, I can still see sort of okay. Yep, there it is. Pretty little thing, ain't it?
Flower.
Now we have what we need. And now I'm going to go on ahead and equip.
Shall we take it?
Oh, that's so much better. Fortunately for me, there is a skill that will become available later that will actually double the size of the amount of light that I produce. So I'll actually be like having two lanterns together, which is just amazing. Until then, I'll probably bitch and harp and moan and be like, I can't see shit! I mean, I know, I can see pretty good now, but that's because we're in a town with light.
The wounded need medicine, cousin. The mix
I know, you asked me this before. Here is your damn Moonflow. Glow. Damn it.
Aye, that's the one! You found it! Moonglow has grown rare in these parts of late. 'Tis a relief to see it. Good! That's the both of them. In truth, I am surprised to see them got so quickly. I'll get to work directly. With luck, we'll have everyone back to health ere long. 'Tis your doing, cousin. I fear there's little I can offer you in thanks. Save this. Pray, take it. Now to make some medicine.
So we got ourselves 1,000 gold, some experience, that's nice. Now there's one more quest I want to do in town before we actually get around to leaving proper. And before we can do that though, it has to be daytime. So once again, we're going to spend 50 gold, and we're going to stay till morning. I could sit and wait, it takes about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes or so to get to daytime, but that would just be wasted time. Now, sometimes when you complete a quest, a new quest will pop up on the board, so keep an eye on the boards. This quest is an easy quest. It's piss easy. During the dragon attack, well, no, I won't spoil it. I also don't want to level up too much. Oh, hey, hi there.
Pray a moment. I would not ask this of anyone but you.
Oh, damn it, I don't want to do this one.
I've news for Marin. Dark news. I fear I cannot bring myself to face him.
Oh, I should probably do it.
Hugo, his brother is dead. It happened on the shore ways. We were fleeing the worm, and Cortez leapt before the beast's talons to shield us. I saw it. Saw him hurtling through the air, saw him fall back to the ground. I did nothing. Just watched the poor man die. I cannot face Merrin for the shame of it. He deserves to know what happened, but please go and tell him.
Well, this wasn't the quest I wanted to do, but it is along the way. Let me go ahead and get it selected. Yes, I want to do that one. That way I know exactly where I need to go. I know how to lay down markers, damn it. Stop helping me. And of course, he's on the other side of town, but we have infinite stamina, so whoosh. Off we go. And there is a shop here in town, so once I finish this quest and the next quest, we will actually be going into the shop and buying new gear. At least enough to make us not look quite like a vagabond. I don't think we can get arrested for vagrancy, but, why take the risk? Whoops, I think I overshot it. Well, fortunately, though, we can go in the back door, and hey, check it out. We found ourselves a bottle of pickled mushrooms. Alright, that's cool. Are you the person we need to speak to? You are not. You are the person we need to speak to. Hi there.
What? Cortez is found? I see. Elvar has suffered in this as well. Cortez made his choice. He faced his end with valor and died a man. Elvar bears no fault in that. He has no cause to blame himself. My thanks, good Fisher. I am sorry this burden fell upon you. I shall go and put Elvar at ease.
So now we have to go back across town. Whoosh. Again.
Are you certain we want to enter someone's home on this?
That's not where I need to go. Yes, you sort of learn to stop listening to the pawns after a while. I mean, whenever they, like shout and say, hey, there's an enemy, obviously you pay attention. But usually if it's just a little quip about something, you generally don't listen. I totally passed him, didn't I? Okay, I remember the last time I did this quest, he was sitting in the church. There we go. I very nearly fell and made a pancake of myself. Hi there.
I thank you, cousin. Pray forgive the trouble my cowardice has placed upon you. Cortez did not trade his life for mine, so I could wallow in idle self-pity. I live the best I am able, for his sake.
So we leveled up again. And we got ourselves a little bit of money. Now there is one thing left. Just one. And it won't take long, believe me. It's nice to know that running around in all that armor has paid off for Beardo. I mean, his stamina is just through the roof.
'Tis selfish to beg a favor in such times, I know. But there is aught I would ask your help in. Might we speak a moment? Privately. My thanks. 'Tis a sensitive matter. I would ask your discretion. In the wake of the dragon's coming, many of the villagers have come to offer prayers. As a novice and a newcomer, I welcome the chance to be of use, but my scriptures are missing. I have yet to commit the verses to memory. Without the text, I cannot offer up a proper prayer. The scriptures were secure in the chapel last I saw them. I do not wish to believe them stolen. If you come upon them, pray see them back to me. I would be ever in your debt.
This is pretty simple. Finding the scripture, I just phased through a door, is as simple as talking to this dude. Sup?
'Twas me. I confess it. I took the father's book from the chapel. I tried to go back and find the book, but I was in such a panic as I ran. I just wanted to look at it. Just curious is all. Forgive me. I cannot remember where I lost it. I thought to steal a glance and then return it, but the dragon came and I dropped it as I ran. Cor, what am I to say to him now?
Nothing, because I have this handy little red dot a red circle on my minimap that lets me know where shit is. And, don't ask me how, but... Oh, wait, no, it makes sense now. You see, the scripture is right here. Easily within eye shot of the church. So it's clear he must have grabbed it from the church and been over in this general area. And then when the dragon came from his position on the roof, he ran, and very likely he stumbled and dropped it here without even realizing. Oh no, circle. There we go. You'll also notice that whenever you come up to a ledge that you can fall off of like that, you'll do that little trip thing once to stop you from falling. But if you keep pressing over, you will fall off. What's up, kid?
Where did you find it? I'm glad it's found, but see it back to the father for me, please? Thank you.
Alright, alright. I won't make you take it back. And there we go. There's the blue blip like I told you about.
I am newly come and eager, but now, just as others have come to rely
Alright,
upon
yeah. Look, I've got your damn scriptures. There you go.
The scriptures! You found them! Oh, Maker be praised! I cannot thank you enough. Truly, the people of Cassidus are a good-hearted bunch. Now I can once more offer proper prayer on behalf of the village. But I have dallied long enough. There is work for me to do.
All is well. Also, I'm gonna steal your blank scroll. And this flask of oil. And here it looks like we've run almost out of time again. I'm sorry, folks. At least we got out of town for a little bit. We got to kill a couple goblins and some rabbits, so it's not all bad. We still have the main storyline quest to do, which we will. But before we do that, I think it's only right that we sort of at least look the part of the hero we're trying to be.
You look... Up to your old mischief, Minnow. If you've time to gad about, make yourself useful. We all knew the dragon was coming. The faith can keep their prophecies. The dragon always comes around, sure as the seasons. You look well, child.
And from here we can buy items, but I believe, yes, she sells items exclusively. Tools, materials, and so forth. If we... Oh. Can I not wear that? Yeah, I'm not going to go to you for weapons and such.
Take care, Minnow.
There is a much better shop just around the corner. This is where we want to go to buy items. Before I do that, though, I'm going to go upstairs. Because if there's a treasure chest, I'm going to find it. And I'm going to plunder its contents. Damn. No contents to plunder. Can I at least get to your roof? And no plunder here either. Okay.
It's a mercy so much of the village was spared. I only wish I had more to offer.
Well, first of all, we need to sell some stuff. A lot of stuff, actually. Let's see. Is there anything here I want to sell? You know what? I'm actually going to leave all this alone. Ah. Oh. See what I was talking about? That carrot I picked up one day ago in-game, the berry. Yeah. Surprisingly, though, still worth money. A lot of money. So we're just going to go on ahead and sell all that. I'm going to sell this ceramic jug and this festival pie. Hey, didn't I? Yes, I did. I picked up a jug of Cloud's wine. I'm going to hang on to that. You'll see why in the next video. This Granzis herb, the pelts. Yes, I'm going to sell the pelts. There we go. This blank scroll by itself was worth 356 gold. That's just amazing. We'll also sell this broom and this bucket that I picked up. Now, yes, these set of fisherman's tatters. Bye-bye. Do not need you. So that was worth 2,000 gold, so I've got a hefty bit of I've got a nice chunk of change. And there is so much that I can buy. Alright, so for right now, this game has a nice little feature. If you go over an item that you can equip, you'll actually be able to see what it looks like before you buy it. So, we've got ourselves a nice little iron sword. Way better than our rusty sword, so we're going to buy one. Wooden staff, and a citria. That is a weapon for a ranger, and that is a magical staff. Better shield, though, always appreciated. Now then, let's see. Traveler's shirt. Now you have two different types of armor when it comes to your body and your legs. You have your clothing, and then you have armor, which is worn over it. So, yeah. I do not know what this faded vest is or what it looks like, but it appears to have some kind of armor attached to it, so we're going to take it. Skull belts and the leather jacket. You know what? I kind of like that leather jacket. Alright then. We're up to 3,000 gold. Not really much in the way of items there, but every extra bit of defense helps. Short pants? No, thank you. We will take some cotton hosen, though. Do we have any better... let's go ahead and take the budget greaves, and I think that should just about do it. Yes, I would love to change my equipment. So we'll go ahead and put on our new iron sword and round shield. That looks better. Well, let me take off this plebeian shirt first of all. Oh, that's nice. That's like chainmail almost. A nice leather vest over that. Or leather jacket over that. Let's see. Every little bit helps. I dare say we look like a starting out adventurer instead of a vagabond. I like it. Now you notice that this leather vest here has two spots for holding weapons. If I were a strider, I could put my other dagger there, but since I'm not, well, there you go. That looks not bad. And it's only going to get better. Now the last thing we're going to do before we call it a video. First, well, we're going to get the pickaxe because, trust me. And secondly, we're going to sell off all that stuff we don't need. Yeah, that's probably going to go bad in the day that I'm going to be gone, so I might as well go ahead and get rid of all this stuff. And the night cry. And that. And that should be just fine. Let's see. Also, I need to get rid of this rusty sword, the rusted shield, the plebeian shirt, which I had, and the cloth greaves.
I only wish I had more to offer.
You have offered plenty. Now, since I did level up again... Hey, can I get in here? I probably can. Ah, wait. You there! Do you have hotspot juice?
I've seen you look well.
If you do, I will love you long time. You have hotspot milk, but damn, is it expensive.
You look
Never mind.
Child. Take care.
Well, it's basically a mini elixir, so it makes sense that it's frickin' expensive. So before we start off on our journey, we're going to go to the inn and we're going to rest up one more time to give us full health.
Aye. What can I do you for? You seem tired. So be it.
And then tomorrow, we make our way to the encampment and we begin our story proper. Until then, folks,